Hi dear young friends, I am Muralidhar, maths teacher. I have been teaching for the last 55 years plus. I have taught in different countries. I taught in India for 25 years and 30 years abroad. I have taught different syllabi like CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, A levels, and then what we call IB diploma program, MYP program, GMAT, GRE, SAT 1 and 2. Like this, I have a very wide experience. Now, I am trying to reach you through this online teaching. For today, before I start, I would like to tell you, please subscribe to our channel in your interest and for our pleasure. Thank you. Today's topic is quadratic equations. This is one of the very important chapters. It is done in 10th standard, it is done in 11th and 12th standards, and everywhere, even when you are doing engineering and other subjects, you come across quadratic equations where you have to solve. So the importance of this is very, very great. So let us start that topic today, which is there for Karnataka, for Telangana, for Andhra Pradesh, and in fact, any state in India has quadratic equation before 10th standard itself. Okay? Now, any polynomial of degree 2 is called a quadratic polynomial. For example, y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. This is a quadratic expression. Y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. But because there is an is equal to, we say it is a quadratic equation. Why is it called quadratic? Because the highest power of this is 2. The degree of this expression is 2, and that is why this is quadratic. And we have different types of polynomials. If the highest degree is 10, it is 10th degree polynomial. If it is 1, it is linear. If it is 3, it is cubical. And now if it is 2, it is quadratic equation. The quadratic equation generally, when represented in graph, may be like this, maybe like this, maybe like this, now see here, I have written 4 different types of graphs. Now this graph in general is ax square plus bx plus c. Y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. It is a parabola opening upwards. If the parabola opens downwards, the equation is minus ax square plus bx plus c is equal to y. The coefficient of x square is negative here. Coefficient of x square is negative, then the curve will be like this. Here, this is simply y is equal to ax square. A once again positive. There is no term like x, no term like c in this. So, this is a pure quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation, only x square, nothing else. No x term, no constant. And such graphs, where there is only x square, y is equal to ax square, they pass through the origin when you draw the graph 0, 0. And this is y is equal to minus ax square. Y is equal to minus ax square because it is negative. It is pointing it downward. A quadratic equation whose degree is 2 as I defined cuts x-axis at 2 points generally. Now here, for example, this is 1 point and this is 1 point. Say, let me say this is alpha and this is beta. 2 points where it is cutting the x-axis. Such points, alpha and beta, are called roots of the equation. Quadratic equation is there, its roots are alpha and beta. You can call A and B, you can call any name, there is no problem. I called it as alpha and beta. And here you can see alpha, beta, 2 roots. But when you come here, this curve is cutting the x-axis only at 1 point. It is in fact touching the x-axis. The curve is coming down like this, and then just it is going up without cutting this at 2 points. It is touching it at 1 point. It doesn't mean it has no roots. It has got 2 roots. Where are the 2 roots? They are not cutting. If they touch at 1 point only, the roots are equal roots. Because the roots are equal, in such case, it will be just touching like this. It is just touching like this. It can touch, not necessarily here, anywhere, but the equation will be different. This is y is equal to ax square. Roots, we have also another name, solutions. We have third name, zeros. All the names indicate the same, that is, where the curve is cutting the x-axis. Now, to conclude just this much, we have a polynomial whose highest power or the degree of the polynomial is 2 is called a quadratic expression. A quadratic expression, when graphed, will be in the form of a parabola. Here, the curve cuts the x-axis at 2 points, and these 2 points are called 2 roots, 2 solutions, 2 zeros, whatever name you want to call, you can call. Same thing here. If the curve is reverse, inverse, you can just see it is opening upwards, it is opening downwards. If it is opening downwards, the coefficient of x square must be negative. So this is quadratic equation. Then we shall try to learn how to solve a quadratic equation. Solving a quadratic equation is finding the values of x where it is cutting the x-axis, graph is cutting the x-axis.